morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day you are watching this. So it is the next day, of course, by my intro. And so yesterday I left off telling you all that one of the things I'm going to be working on today is my cat's tower. And so if you see right here, she has this big gaping hole that she has scratched into. And then you have the rope. The rope is pretty much ripped up, hanging off. So now I ordered some more replacement rope, and we are going to repair this. These towers, as you know, cost a pretty penny, and so I'm not going to throw it out just because this part is ripped up. No, we're going to repair this. And then also on the other side, I don't know if you can see, let me use my paper as a pointer because I don't want to be on camera yet. So right here, you can, is it showing up in the camera? Let me see. Oh no, you can't see it. Okay, let me just pan it over this way. So yes, right here, this part of the pole as well, where she, see right here, why is it not coming up on the camera? Now? Okay. All right, y'all. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so right here, same thing. She completely ripped everything off. And so I used some of that tape to tape it up all the way around. And so that also had rope there as well. So now, like I said, I ordered this rope from Amazon. Now this rope is a little thicker than what's on there now. But I figured because she's an adult cat, well, we got her, she was younger. And so as she grew, and you know, I guess with the forceness of her scratching, she was able to rip it off. So I just decided, since she's an adult cat now, I'll just use like thicker rope. And so hopefully this will help it to be more lasting on the pole. And so also I'm going to use some E6000 glue to apply this. Now I've had my E6000 glue to tube for a couple of years, and I noticed the last few times that I used it, it was it wasn't as loose and easy to apply. And so I am going to try that, like get rid of, you know, the first applicators. I may have to just throw some of that out because it's really almost like rubbery. And so hopefully it'll start flowing after that. If not, then I have to order. I have some E6000 already in my Amazon shopping cart, and just in case I have to order it. But that right now is the project for today. So I'm going to make myself a little presentable so I can be in the camera. Maybe not while I do this. I'm actually excited for this, to revive her little catching tower. She loves this thing. And then let me show you right here what I was saying about, like, see right here, this part of the tower is fine. She hasn't destroyed that yet. And so these are her, down here is her little sweet spot. The spot where she has a hole in, and then that side over there, like I said, those two sides are like her sweet spots. And so that's what we're going to go ahead and repair. So I'm actually looking forward to it. I really am. Alright, so I will see you all in the next clip, and we're going to get started with this. Hey y'all, I'm somewhat camera ready. Anyway, so I found my E6000 glue, and let me show you what I was referring to. I'll be right back. You all still have not located my microphone. It's going to pop up when it's supposed to pop up. So I have the top off, and when I press down on it, it still feels somewhat soft. However, when I stick this in, like especially at the beginning parts, when you pull it out, you see it's almost like a rubbery consistency, as you see. So that's not going to help me. I need it to really be loose and flowing. So I went on my good friend ChatGPT and asked, what could I do, if anything, to try to get the glue on the inside to melt some. So it's suggested that I sit it in some warm water for about 10 to 15 minutes. It said not boiling water, not hot water, but warm water. So I have my container here that I filled with warm water. So I'm just going to sit that in there and make sure the top is on secure. And while that's doing this thing, I'm going to actually, it's farmer market day. So I'm going to run up to the farmer's market because I have to get my mushrooms, of course. I'm so addicted to those mushrooms. They really have me in the chokehold. So anyway, so we're going to let this sit. And I'll go to the farmer's market and then I'll come back. Hopefully this does the trick. And then we'll get started with the cat towel. All right? So I'll see y'all when I get back. Hey y'all. So a couple of things. One, I found my microphone. So as it turns out, it was in my one of the bags that I used a few days ago when I went out and I was vlogging outside. So I had the microphone with me. So I just looked in there and that's where it was. Yay. And it's still charged. The second thing is that I did test the hack from ChatGPT with melting the glue, but I think this glue is just done in. I actually inserted this in the entire tube from the top to the bottom, and it just comes out rubbery. And then I have a second tube that I came across with the same issue, so I still have it soaking just to see, but I think that's it's a wrap for that glue. And so word to the wise, do not overbuy, because I did buy these. I think actually it was around the pandemic and it was hard to get a lot of supplies and I was heavy into DIY and so I didn't want this to run out, so I bought 2 of the large tubes and I haven't used it, like I said, for a while, so it just decided to solidify. So anyway, but I do have a backup, but I'm not sure how secure this is going to make it. So Chad also recommended, it said either use the E6000 glue or I can use my glue gun. So of course, with me being a DIY crafter, I have my glue gun. So now I do have a stick left in here, and then this is the last one. So I think it would be enough for me to do what I have to do. But like I said, my concern is that will it hold? Again, Mama, when she get to scratching and pulling and stuff, I'm not sure if it's going to be, this glue is going to be enough to keep the rope from unraveling. But you know what? I'm going to try it. Maybe I'll try it on the, well, they both actually the same height. I was going to say maybe I'll try it on the shorter side and see, but there's no issue with the rope being missing on the shorter side. So you know what? I'm just going to go for it and then still order the E6000 today and have that as a backup. So if I notice that as she's scratching, the rope is starting to come off, at least I have the glue as a backup. The E6000 glue. So we're going to go ahead and just go with this. All right. I still haven't. Okay, now I'm going to go up to the farmer's market. The time that I spoke to you all, they were more than likely still probably trying to set up. And so they should be set up. So now I'm just going to run up there, get that out of the way, and come back, and we're going to get started with this. Okay? All right, then. So, yeah, we got our mic back. Love the mic. But, all right, I'll see you later. Alrighty, y'all. So now, down to the final part of this video, and that's repairing Zelda's scratching post. I don't know if y'all can see her in here, her little foot hanging out. Yeah, so you know she has to be front and center to see what's going on. So I have the glue gun right here, is heating up. And because as I told you, the E6000 glue, I tried the soaking method and neither one of those works. I ended up throwing those out. So this is all I have on deck for right now. Now, technically, if I wasn't so impatient, I could just wait until the new glue gets here, but I think it's not due to come until around, what's today, Tuesday? I think they said Thursday or Friday, and I'm actually excited. I'm anxious to see how this turns out, and I don't want to wait. And so I'm just going to go ahead and use what I have. So the plan is just to basically start from here and then just work my way around. Or maybe I'll start from the top. But yeah, either way. So we're going to see how this goes. And like I said, depending on how rough she is with it when she's scratching, I may or may not have to go and reapply it with the E6000 when it gets here. But this is the whole spool right here. And I'm just getting an idea of how I want to proceed with this before I start. Okay, yeah. And then I have my heat protective glove right here because this not the tip of this glue gun could get really, really hot. Maybe should I put it on this hand? Yeah, I'll put it on this hand since I'm going to be squeezing the glue on with my right hand. Let me see if this is ready at all. Actually, let me put my eyeglasses on. Y'all know I'm always trying to do something without my glasses. All right, let's see. And I'm gonna have to move quick with this. Yeah, it's ready, it's melting now. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to move pretty fast before the glue dries up. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing, Mama? Hey, it's not ready yet. You have to wait until I'm done. Oh, I wish y'all could see her in here twisting her little thing, doing cute stuff, distracting Mommy. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Huh? You know what Mommy's doing? Hey, stop it. Stop it, little girl. Stop it. What are you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and cut this right here. I'm just cutting this part because it's difficult for me to wrap it around, seeing how it's attached to this whole spool. So now this yeah, it'll be easier to maneuver this. Would you stop it, woman? Huh? What are you doing, little girl? What are you doing? You excited? Huh? Are you excited? Move your face. your face out of the way. Move that cute face. Yo, trust me, I'm protecting her. She making sure my baby does not get burned or anything. Trust me. I don't play about my Zelda. The way this wax is dwindling down, I have a feeling I'm going to need more wax sticks for sure. Could you move your little head out of the way, please? Hey! Move. Hey! Stop! Okay, so as you can see, the glue stick is right here. However, when I push this, it needs something to help advance it further. So I'm going to try to see if I could put something in between here. So when I press this blue part right here, it can help push the glue along. So let me go look for that and I'll be back. All right, so I folded a piece of paper and put that in between it. And as the glue stick gets shorter and shorter, I guess I have to make whatever I'm putting in there thicker and thicker so it can keep, like I said, helping to push the glue stick along. So let's see if this works. Yep. All right, y'all get the gist of this. So I'm going to pop back in when I actually have gone around as far as I can, or it actually I was able to finish it up. But either way, I'll check back in shortly. Okay, y'all, so that phrase, work smarter, not harder, was invented for a reason. So when I got off, when I cut the camera off to finish doing this, right? As you can see how far I got, right? Something clicked in me and said, instead of doing glue on every row, just do a few rows and then add some glue. So from here, I think from here on up. It's not glued. I just wrapped it around. And so now I went in the back and I looked up and I found another glue stick, but instead of using it for every row, I'll just do it every couple of 4 or 5 rows, and then I'll add some glue just to make sure it sticks, so this way I don't just bother wasting a whole bunch of glue and gluing this entire thing. It's nice and tight, as you can see. And then now I can insert this in the gun to help push the other glue forward, and I'll just continue with that. So if I do that method, just glue a couple of strands and then wrap it around real tight. Every 5th one, I'll add more glue. I'll be able to finish actually both poles now. So yay! I tell you, boy, it takes that light bulb moment when it happens. It's like, duh, why am I even going through all this? So, and then instead of turning the entire cat tower, I'll just turn this and then, back and forth, as I need to get around. So now this was the last piece of this row. This is where I cut it. So I'm going to go in and add some glue here, just to secure it. Yeah, like that. Should have had my glove on. I tell you, boy. Could have saved myself a bunch of glue. So there you go. I finished the first row. Is nice and snug, just from touching it, but the real test is when she starts to scratch at it, and we'll see how it holds. But it looks good. It looks good, y'all. Yes, comment below and tell me what you think. Did I do a good job? It's not moving at all. Yeah. So again, I wish that idea would have came to me early on. And but you know what? You live and you learn. So now I know an easier way to do it, and there we go. There we go. So now with this one right here, so it's the same thing. It has a huge, can you see that? A gaping hole. So it has this gaping hole right here. So I can actually, if I wanted to take a cardboard and stuff something in there, and then take the same thing, wrap the tape around it. I'm going to remove, on this, I'm just going to remove the part that's actually already loose. The rest of them, the rest of it, I'm not going to waste it. It's there. Let me see if y'all can see that. So the bottom part here, I'm not going to take that off. So I'm just going to add some the thicker one around this one. And so she'll just have two different textures, the smaller one, the thinner rope, and the thicker rope. But then again, who knows? I might just decide to do the whole thing, because if she rips this on the bottom that I'm still gonna have to go and repair. So I may just wrap, instead of removing it, I just wrap around it though. I'll do that. Okay, so it is all done. This is the new improved cat tower right here. And as you can see, the queen is on her throne. And so, of course, you can see the difference in the thickness of the rope. This is the original rope and this is the replacement. And so I decided again to go with a thicker rope because she's older now and she's a little more aggressive on this. And so I wanted to make sure that it held. So yeah, loving the way it looks. This is the other part down here. Yeah, so if I move back, alright, so this is her. This is the tower in its entirety. Zelda, do you approve of it? Well, Zelda's in nap mode right now, but anyway, I'm going to end this video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Have you ever done anything like this? Rewrapped your cat tower? And if so, Did you use the same method? And again, going into it, halfway through, I found some little shortcuts and stuff that, you know, that help, and hopefully it can save you some time. All right? And so that's it. Zelda, you want to say goodbye? You want to say goodbye to the family? Huh? No? Okay. All right, y'all. See y'all in the next video. Bye.